It's episode 56 of Family Life Mornings. We are a radio show on Family Life, a network of stations across New York and Pennsylvania. Our podcast, some of the moments that we think you might want to relive.
Green and goopy it is for the win.
Or maybe not. The rest of that story coming up.
A little serious, a little silly, a perfect balance to start your day. Family Life Mornings.
So is it your lovey or your snuggie or your teddy? Believe it or not, about a third of adults still sleep with their childhood comfort item.
Oh, how about that?
Especially during these stressful times, with the pandemic. We're doing whatever it takes for a good night's sleep. So let's see. You've known Audrey since you were like, what, 13?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
She's yours.
Okay. Good. You still cuddle with her. Good.
That's right.
Facing a brand new day is a whole lot easier when you remember that God is in charge.
This is Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
Ready for a wedding?
I would love to go to a wedding.
All right. Well, here's one that took even the bride by surprise. Because they were getting all set. There they were at the wedding and ready for the first dance. You know how important the first dance is, and all the planning that goes into that. And the bride had already consulted with the groom. They had all the plans. Everything was all set.
The song was selected.
And then all of a sudden, a different song played because the bride's grandmother, who had passed away back about 15 years ago, there was a song in their family that when her grandma, when she was 13, she recorded herself singing Judy Garland's Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and it was very special for the family. So here was the bride. Can you imagine? Ready for the first dance?
Yes.
Her plan was not the plan. The groom had surprised and played grandma's song instead.
It is so beautiful. And I was crying just watching this video online.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
So this bride is like sobbing on her new husband, and in that moment, she's really glad that she made the plan to wear waterproof mascara, right?
Yeah, that really helped.
Please excuse our enthusiasm. We just love spending time with you.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
It is the most important meal of the day, right?
Okay, that's what they say.
That's what we've been told about breakfast for years and years. And a lot of people, still working from home are probably having hot breakfast now more than ever before. So eggs, still the number one thing. But every once in a while you see like a new breakfast trend. Like, do you remember when avocado toast became popular all of a sudden?
It. Yeah.
Do you really love avocado toast?
Oh, love it. Yeah. It's
really?
Yeah, Audrey does too. It's fabulous.
I was surprised to find out you're more likely to find this group of people eating avocado toast than any other.
Let's see.
I figured, it's some frou-frou girly thing, right?
Yeah.
But it's guys.
Yeah.
Guys are more apt to eat avocado toast, especially like 20-something guys. But then I thought, I don't know, putting something green and goopy and then eating it?
Yeah.
Seems like a very guy thing to do.
Green and goopy it is for the win.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy. Thanks for making us part of your day. We're a friend you can turn to.
Terese, did you take a typing class in school?
We took keyboarding.
Keyboarding. Well, I took, I lived in the days, and Brandon, there was this thing used to be called a typewriter. It was a typewriter.
They were actually a big thing. And in Cortland, New York, SCM, the Smith Corona Manufacturing, was like huge for typewriters.
Love the typewriter. Anyway, we took a typing class in high school and that kind of thing. And the reason I bring it up, there's an orchestra that's been put together, and all they do is make typewriter sounds. It's the type of, the clickety, 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 clackety, clickety. Exactly. The ding is the great part. Yeah, that's when you had to take this thing called a carriage and put it over to the beginning, Brandon. But anyway, I digress. Now, let's test Brandon with another thing. Why you think this orchestra's favorite song, just using typewriter sounds, their favorite song would be The Quick Brown Fox Jumps Over the Lazy Dog. Do you have any idea why that would be a popular song?
No. Nothing's coming.
You
to
don't know
mind.
anything about that phrase?
You ever heard that phrase
No,
before?
I've never heard that
See,
phrase.
a little history
Oh,
lesson.
I'm so
learning a lot
old.
here.
You'll
already.
never forget the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And everybody, listen.
Type that, Brandon.
Yeah, if you type that, you'll find that's a sentence that may not make sense to you right away, but it's the only sentence, at least that's the one they taught you, that
Yeah.
uses every single letter in the alphabet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You want to hear it again?
Yeah, let's hear it again.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And now here's Terese to sing that song.
Take it
That's
away.
not going to happen.
Because 3 hosts are better than 1, or 2 for that matter. This is Family Life, and we are a friend you can turn to.
Well, Linda and Carolyn started writing back in 1975 when they were 14 years old, and they have kept this going all this time. One was in England, the other in the U.S. They actually met face-to-face as teenagers. The one from the U.S. was doing an exchange program in Germany and managed to make a stop in the U.K. on her way back home, and it was just crazy. They went to each other's weddings, which is awesome, and then one had a daughter and one had a son, and the letters kind of slowed down. You know how it is, when you have kids, it's like you're not as apt to do that kind of thing, but they still kept in touch. In fact, they ended up taking a trip together with the whole family, like her whole family and her whole family all got together, right? And that's when Miki and Ian met. And then they kept in touch, the kids, the son and the daughter, they kept in touch long distance right through college. And then came the proposal. And then back in May, these two, the kids of the pen pallers, they got married. Wow. And so you think about that, all those letters that were sealed in envelopes over all those years to see these two sealed forever in marriage.
Hope they wrote their own vows and sent them to each other.
When you wake up with Family Life, you get the encouragement you need to start the day.
A really unique thing happened on the campus of Portland State University. Of course, their commencement was virtual, like so many are, and they were recording the different components. Mm-hmm. And one of the things they were doing is having a graduate record the national anthem. And then this amazing viral video happened because you see these two people who don't really have much in common. I mean, she's a graduating student. He is an accomplished opera singer who just happened to be walking through the quad, right? Mm-hmm. She is a white woman. Mm-hmm. He is a black man. And together they make this harmonious music. I think this is what makes America beautiful.
O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hope you don't mind that we started the show without you. We just couldn't wait.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
The grocery stores of the near future, so near, in fact, that maybe your grocery store has some of these already, but it's going to be a trend in more and more grocery stores. Franchise restaurant chains inside restaurants and more prepackaged meals from those chains inside. Buffet. If your if your grocery store has a buffet, there's going to be buffet servers at those.
Oh, because you can't have everybody touching the stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
And robot kiosks. those kiosks
sense.
that they have, robot kiosks. So that's the grocery store of the future. Again, maybe your grocery store has some of those already. But.
I'm kind of concerned about this buffet server thing because, you know, if you go to a buffet, sometimes there'll be something where you'll be like, I just want a smidge of that.
Smidge, right.
And there'll be something else where you're like, I just want a lump of that. And then there'll be things where you're like, could you just like half the plate? Could you fill with that? You know?
Maybe that should be the new sign. Smidge, lump, or half plate.
We hope the rest of your day is just as much fun as this.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
6 months until Christmas. We do this show about, once a year.
You know, there's been a lot of baking going on during the pandemic. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, yeah.
And I have been trying really hard not to bake because every time I bake, I want to eat, and I don't want to be eating the baked goods. But here's something you can do. You can get a head start on your Christmas cookies. Ooh. Now, I looked. If you bake cookies, they don't keep for more than like 3 months. So if you do the math on that, no, that's not going to work. No. But cookie dough can be safely frozen for 9 to 12 months.
How about that?
And so you could get everything ready, you know, like if you make the chocolate crinkles, you could get them even scooped into the little balls and you freeze that. And then when it's time to bake them, you just roll them in the powdered sugar and bake them. You could do your sugar cookie cutouts. You could even roll out the dough and cut them out, put them on baking sheets, freeze them, and then stack them with wax paper in between, put them in the freezer. And then right before Christmas, you just lay them out on the baking sheet, thaw them, and bake them and decorate. There's a lot of recipes you could look at and go, okay, could I make this and freeze this and then bake it at Christmas time? If this continues for much longer and I keep having the baking bug, everybody I know is going to be getting a ton of Christmas cookies this
That's
year.
right.
You know?
Yeah, that's fabulous. One little problem with it, though. I love to eat cookie dough.
Well, see, that is the other thing. You're going to want to hide this cookie dough like in the very back of the freezer.
Duly noted.
Thanks for making us a part of your day. We're a friend you can turn to. Family Life.
So maybe you've been spending some more time in your house lately. Is it your dream house? And what would it take to make it your dream house? So I was feeling pretty good until I saw this, a garden. Oh, we have a garden. Okay, I'm good. I'm good on that. And then the next thing on the list, a spare bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, that would be nice to have. But, you know, if one of those nearly adults moves out, then I'm going to have one of those. And then the next thing on the list was an ensuite.
One of those en-suites. I learned that from watching like all the HGTV shows. I never heard of one until a few years ago. But
Right. This is basically a bathroom
big bathroom,
connected
right,
to the like master bedroom
Right.
or whatever. You know, if I didn't know what it was, and if I wasn't even really sure I could say it, I probably don't need one in my house, right?
Exactly.
Fun conversation, good music, and something to think about. Family Life Mornings.
Today is Take Your Dog to Work Day. And since we are socially distanced and have been for a while, Terese, you've been celebrating this day pretty much every day for the last few months.
Yes, that's right. In fact, Casey is here right now.
Yeah. Can
If
Casey?
you could hear Wags.
Can Casey get up on the microphone and can we hear?
Are you
think?
kidding me?
Come on, let's get Casey up here. This is Casey Main. Casey Main, who is bigger than Terese, but she's good. Casey. Now, let me just say this, since it's radio, that's Casey and not Terese. Okay, Terese.
She's licking.
Yeah, there you go. So, hey, happy birthday to Augie, and Take Your Dog to Work Day. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
God gives us each new morning. We give you the encouragement to get through it. This is Family Life.
Probably have noticed them in some of the stores. You go into the arrows on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Like go this way, and it's like, okay, everybody's supposed to go this way. And then if there's something you need and it's in that aisle, but you look down and you see do not enter, you have to go to the next aisle, go down that aisle, and then circle back the aisle. And if somebody in that aisle with you is going slow, you are allowed to pass them if you're going in the same direction. But if somebody is coming the opposite direction, like they ignore do not enter, do not make eye contact. I don't know why, but it's just a thing. Like nobody looks at the person going the wrong way, right? Like that's just that. And then there's some aisles, they're like a little wider, like the ones on the edge. There are no arrows in those aisles. I don't know if it's almost like the free skate back in elementary school. Like everybody's just doing what they want, like whatever direction, whatever speed, whatever. And people are flying. And I'm just holding my breath. I don't know what's in the air, but I'm not breathing it in.
What'd you say? Huh? What'd you say? Huh?
Steve, Steve, Terese, and Randy. Because you can never have enough friends. We're Family Life, a friend you can turn to.